Alright, now that I have the means to leave this tomb, I'm going to do so shortly. I know it's all nice and tidy around here, but it still leaves me feeling like I need to take a shower. Milk's not quite clean. A little too plastic, if you know what I'm saying.
I would be happy to assist you.
It's like the dark underbelly of this place, where its true face really hides, is pretty sinister. To put it simply, the same science which caused the destruction of everything is trying to fix things and improve upon things it had no business touching in the first place, and then to take credit for it being fixed. And I'm like, bitch, please. Didn't you destroy all this in the first place? We're supposed to just forget that? You know? And that's what they would have us do, is just forget the fact that they caused all this so that they can take some glorious godlike credit for fixing it. And they're not fixing anything. They're not improving on anything. Their own creations are turning back to bite them in the ass. And they can't just stop with trying to improve on mankind, as if the created thing could become a creator and then create something to improve on itself. It's just, well, it's a self-fulfilling fail right there. But now they're messing with animals and stuff too. Wow, it's just, they know no bounds. There's no limits to their idiocy, their insanity. Why I'm back here, by the way, is I found a hallway leading to the FEV lab, where I guess Virgil was doing his stuff. He had us grab his serum. Oh, we need to get that back to him, by the way, so I don't forget. I do need to get that back to him like I promised. But when we came out of the FEV lab on the other side, it came out in a whole new area behind some laser bars, a discarded door. Well, I found another door just like that in another lab area, and I was wondering how to get to that from behind. So I'm looking for a new old lab area or something, someplace where I can go, and I haven't found any other doorways that lead anywhere. I was thinking maybe this hallway back here behind bioscience maybe led to a different lab also, but apparently not. But it does lead back here. And what is all this about? Oh, okay. They want to make fish synths too. It's not enough gorillas that just kill everybody, but now they want to create some new kind of fish. But the problem is the logistics of finding a big enough tank to do their studies and research. And what would they do? Create old world dolphins or something? That's probably exactly their idea, to try to undo what they've done. Like I say, it's the science that did all this in the first place. How are you going to go back and fix it with something? It's just, it's insane. Using genetic manipulation, we will develop a unique breed of oh, okay, I can't even pronounce that. Cucumber, I'm guessing. Acquire Roger Warwick, Patriarch of Warwick Homestead, and replace him with a synth, and then do studies on our plants. Wow. Yep. All right. So it's, yeah, they do. They just kidnap people up above. See, Sean, quote unquote, Sean, father, my character's son, is overseeing all this. These are departments under his supervision. This is his thing. He can't be ignorant of any, much less all of the things that they're doing here, and they're all insane. Let's see, the gorillas are, certain things trigger them into blind rage, and so now they recommend all contact with gorillas be limited to synths only. So this is where they say, well, our synths aren't human, until it comes time for them to glory in their own pride and their own arrogance, and then they are human. But then when their conscience comes into play, well, no, they're not human. And so it's a double standard. It's very convenient. Synths are or not human based on how the scientists want to appear, how they want to look at themselves and each other in their work. You know, if there's a moral problem, well, then they're not human. But if it has something to do with, well, what kind of amazing things can you create? Oh, well, these human-like synths. Are they human? Yes. But are they human? No. Well, it depends. Depends on what question you're asking. Yeah, that's hypocritical. Remind everyone to be polite, accommodating, and welcoming. Oh, that's talking about me. Okay, so they were told to put on a false front here. I'm glad I'm reading all this. When we first implemented the new power efficiency guidelines, I was proud. Well, we're gonna make the standards. So power is an issue down here. That is something. If you do away, if the only way in and out of here is teleportation, assuming that is true, then if the power goes out, they're all stuck down here. And if the air goes out, they all die down here. Flip the switch here and this place is screwed. Well, that's a hell of a weakness. That's a hell of a weakness to exploit. You don't have to come in here and fight everything single-handedly. Just come in here and flip a switch. This place is over. Keep that in mind. Oh, I wonder if I found a... way through here. Somebody's old office, I guess. I guess this is old Vault Tech, or the powers that were behind Vault Tech. Way back when, and they just put a little polish on it and created the institute that we see out front. I wonder if there's... Something tells me that's leading to the area I'm looking for. Or not, it's just a false wall. It could be just, you know. But maybe something quest related moves those cabinets out of the way and I can go through that door later or something. I don't know, I'm really curious what that other area was behind that one lab. I think it was Advanced Systems where Dr. Lee was. I believe that's where I saw that. But yeah, it was like these little laser bars, these little things guarding the door. I walked out through one and I'd like to see what's behind the other. Anyway. Selfishly, I'm really hoping for a Picket Fences magazine that'll allow me to make some of the stuff I'm seeing around here. That would be really cool. Just any of these things would be cool. The beds and the tables and stuff, it's all pretty unique. Some of this lighting. Oh man, recessed lighting? So down with that. Oh man, I would go replace all the lighting probably in every settlement I own.
We've had another situation. A code red.
Code red. So Father knows about that, huh? Or is that a Courser talking to somebody else?
System glitch. We're looking into it.
Let me see.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
Do you really want me to tell you?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
So he doesn't even acknowledge their
What do you mean by
being
proper
alive.
supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a Courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
It might not want to talk. It would be safer just to kill it.
That would be a terrible waste of a valuable resource. If at all possible, that synth should be returned alive. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Oh, I didn't have much choice in that, did I? I'm really feeling like a tool here. Seriously feeling like a tool. First of all, you don't keep this place secure.
Health and happiness go hand
Hold
in
on.
hand.
Son?
Libertalia isn't hard to find. Just look for the jumble of wrecked ships floating in the harbor.
Yeah, you're using me as a tool. Okay, well, this is no son of mine. Sorry. It's just, no, that just kind of nails that coffin shut. But, you don't keep this place secure for a couple 100 years by just letting some newcomer have complete run of the place. Just like that one doctor said, curious. Okay, I don't think this is an oversight from the writers. You know, it's just a way to get in and out and continue the story on. This is written in. This is intentional.
Hey, it's Whisper. Whisper's back. Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Stormboy, you're
Hey there.
kind of annoying,
Glad you're
dude.
with us.
Oh, cool. Well, I immediately got my girlfriend back.
Hey,
What can I do?
Piper.
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Gives me a sweet
Your
roll.
thoughts?
What did I ever do to deserve you?
That's what I was gonna say.
Nothing else for now.
Sure.
Only my bestie would give me a sweet roll.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out Deliverer. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more. So check out my stock.
Show me what you got.
Okay, here's what I got.
Oh, great. I haven't been using Deliver. I maybe probably should, I guess. I don't know. It looked like a real VATS heavy weapon, but I'm not really all that keen on VATS. I mean, I use it, but wouldn't go out of my way to equip a gun specifically because it has a VATS buff. I'd much rather have just a basic damage buff, personally. Probably use all this ammo, though. You know what? Let me just do that. I probably have a crap ton of stuff to sell you, too. Should have a bunch of fusion cells and stuff. Yep. Yeah, I collected some while I was down there. Get all my money back, right? And some. There we go. Sounds good to me. Ammo for free.
Thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny. You didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
Since he's my son, maybe we can work with him.
Do you really think he'd be willing to let go of all of the synths? Even if he was, certainly the rest of the Institute wouldn't go along with it. They'd just put someone else in charge.
I'm still in shock.
Damn. I can't imagine what you're going through. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Well, if that Corsair chip they put into my Pip-Boy is also a communications device, then they just got the name
Well,
of
until my ship
the
does.
most guarded mole in the Institute. Straight from my mouth, just now. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking that's the reason they got me, let me come and go freely.
Variable dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Corsair activity. Analysis completed based on target's activity pattern, location, and suspected trajectory. Conclusion: the Institute is actively looking for railroad assets. Stopgap solution. Terminate Corsair threats whenever possible.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuits are fully functional. Target designated Corsair Alpha is in a defended location with lower generation synth targets. Eliminate Corsair variable, leaving no survivors. End of discussion.
I like Pam. Railroad's very own Assaultron. Access records, entity designated Railroad Alpha. I guess that would be Desdemona. I guess I can't see that either. Okay, well, whatever. It wasn't a certainty. Thankfully, the signal interceptor worked. When I materialized, found myself in an empty room. Z114 can get 13 synths in place. But in order to make them to the teleporter, Patriot needs a username and password for version 1 of CIT's Code Defender. Alright? Allowing that Liam or whatever his name was to get into the system there.
Safe house is a sign we're on the road to recovery. Thank you for that.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What can you tell me about Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Alright,
You really walked the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
Whatever. Well, let's just fast travel out of here. Actually, before I forget, let's go get, I know I've got something for this. Let's go get Virgil's serum back. It's got to be under miscellaneous. Yeah, there it is. Let's go get him this back, and then I'll see what we're going to do.
A lot more limbs and a lot less hair if we stick around here too much longer.
At least there's no Deathclaw waiting for us here. I think Virgil will be glad that we kept our promise, if nothing else. He certainly gave us the best plans that he could. From the top of his head, Virgil's actually a pretty smart dude. Oh, he said, I like what Tom said. What, some little kid write this with a crayon?
Protect
a big kid, too.
Serve.
Funny.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see.
It's rank in here.
Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else.
Wow. So I guess we got...
Right. Here we go.
Institute Science. Scientist working on super mutants. Made himself one.
No. We wait.
That's dedication, I guess.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Cool. Alright, so we come back here. Speaking of returning back and checking up, weren't we supposed to go back and visit Jack Cabot at his house? I wonder if his ghoul made it out of the insane asylum. Why don't we just run some errands? Why don't we go look around at a few things? There's actually a couple things I wouldn't mind checking on. Man, this is a nasty area. Let's see where to go first. Somewhere up here, isn't it? There it is, Cabot House. I don't think Piper's been here before either. I think we had someone else with us when we came here last time, didn't we? I don't remember. Oh, well, there's that ghoul dude.
Hey.
What's up?
He was kind of an asshole, but understandably so, I guess. You know, I'm kind of curious.
Stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
Thanks, I think. Can I have all this now?
Bingo.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, all this was considered stealing before.
Hey.
Point the way.
But where is Jack Cabot?
Looking for something specific?
Damn, I was carrying a bunch of stuff. Well, we're going to have to make it to a settlement to drop that off. I got a bunch of building to do at Nordhagen Beach anyway. Can't forget that either. Like I say, might as well just run some errands, basically. Well, if Jack's not around, I guess I'll just take all his stuff. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. Little ancient artifacts and stuff. What would those be, like Egyptian sandstone carvings or something? Wonder what's in those books. See, if this was Skyrim, you'd be able to interact with those bookcases. Undamaged camera. I know I'm getting some good parts out of those. Oh, I was gonna bring up a point. Okay, we're going to look for an administrator's password. All right, to get into a system belonging to the Institute, which would have been before that, I guess, something related to Vault Tech. I don't know if Vault Tech itself would be a subsidiary of whatever great corporation was over all of them, but apparently, whoever was running the facilities upon which the Institute was built, right, probably being behind a bunch of other stuff too, apparently was a co-owner of Polymer Labs, meaning that they had their fingers in the pies of all these different companies and stuff that were making all these bio-warfare stuff and robotic warfare stuff and everything else. So it's all related. You see what I'm getting at? Whoever's password we're getting not only worked with whatever the forefathers of the Institute were, but also owned a lot of these groups out here that you see doing all this messed up stuff. General Atomics, Polymer Labs, Med Tech, and just, I'm sure the list just goes on, and basically you find out that this group was really behind all that stuff. That this really is the science that really did in the world as we knew it. Right? And now they're still meddling. That really just once again kind of backs up the point that I was kind of thinking is that, you know, I'm not down with any of this. These are the people responsible for this stuff. They can't fix their own mess. The best thing they were able to do was just blow up the world. That's the high point of their achievements. It's anyway. All this untarnished pre-war stuff here will probably net more materials at the workbench. That's what I'm thinking about. Like I say, if I can have it, I'll take it. Okay, sure. Sorry, Mr. Cabot, but you just lost about half your house. No hidden doors down here or anything? Okay. Well, nobody's around. I don't see the sister, the mother, or the son. Nobody. Just the ghoul guard guy. So, well, Guess, oh, I'll take that too. So I get out of here. Go find a place to drop this off and do some building. Beautiful night out. I love the night sky. Awesome. One other thing I want to go look at, just out of curiosity. Remember I said I wanted to see if they ever actually fixed the bowling alley? To see if maybe Bethesda had a hidden mini game in here somewhere? I would not put it past them to let us actually come bowl. Or something. Something like that. Piper's like, can we get inside? I love her dialogue. She's just cool. She's just really cool. Oh man, it doesn't look like it.
Back alley bowling. I'm afraid our lanes are out of order today, but feel free to take a look around. I am sorry about all this. We are due for a good cleaning. It's been, what, a few hundred years?
Yeah, well, get on that, would you? I was really looking forward to coming and doing some bowling.
My God, they were teaching the robots to bowl? So these were the men who doomed the world.
Man. Good timing there, Piper. Exactly what we're talking about. Exactly what we're talking about. Huh. Alright, well, they didn't fix the place up. I was kind of hoping they did. Just
enjoy your day at the Galleria.
I wonder if one of the developers might have at least thought about it. Hey, let's do a bowling game. Maybe there'd be a bowling game on the Pip-Boy or something. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, it was worth a look anyway. Actually, all these are merchants for me now, too. I don't really have a bunch to sell right now. I'm really packed down with building supplies, really. That's about it. Alright, so whether we like it or not, we have to work with the coursers. With the Institute, I guess at least to a certain point. I mean, true enough, Desdemona has this quote-unquote infiltrating the Institute. And Desdemona really doesn't even realize how much we're on her side. But, anyway, alright, so this is what I came up with here. I actually shrunk the settlement a little bit. Rather than just make a big open area, I kind of refined it to a very small farm. I won't have a lot of people here. I'm not going to put up like a recruiting beacon or anything. But, I did set up a little restaurant there for anyone. This will be my beach getaway. This is my own little personal beach getaway. Exactly what this is. So, I've got their house here. That light wasn't getting me power. I might as well put it somewhere where make use of it. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I built a little house for Piper and myself. And then I think I set up some decent defenses. There's really only one way in unless they come down here by the water. Made a fishing pier. Huh? Huh? Failed. Help defend Greentop Nursery. Are you serious? I wasn't even notified. Another bad thing about going to the Institute, apparently. I guess. Okay, well, I guess... well, actually, I don't think I've failed to defend the place yet. I'm kind of curious what happens.
What's the angle here?
Anyway, so this is my little beach resort. Kind of just got shit on by finding out that I probably lost a settlement. Where is it anyway? There it is. 0 people. Everybody died, really? Defenses are still up. That turret's destroyed over there. Look at this. Somebody came in and bombed all our food out, huh? Settlers are still here. Yeah, so it shows I still have 4 people. 4 beds, just no defense, 0 defense, huh? Okay. At least fix a few of these. Oh, I don't have any food, and wow, they took everything here? Is that what happens? They empty out your workbench or something too? Okay, well, it pays to freaking defend your settlements. The more settlements you have, the more you have to be annoyed with this bullshit. Everything's down. Yep. Okay, so I guess my shotgun turret, it looked like it was working there, but apparently, I don't know. Yep. Got decimated. Interesting. Let's see what other problems I'm having. No food, no water at Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Really? 5 people? 2 power? So they knocked out everything there too? Okay, I guess I gotta go check on my settlements. I guess you're gonna pay if you're gonna go to the Institute. Or something. Well, that's not annoying. At least a little bit. Not annoying at all. Alright. Oh shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up a link. Well, we're gonna go nip this in the bud right now. Check on Virgil? That fast? I thought he said a couple days or a week. Alright, well I guess we'll go do that too. But right now I'm gonna check on my settlements. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop this right now. Yeah, so if you don't notice some little subtle little note up there, oh, by the way, you might want to go check on your settlement. It flashes on there for 3 seconds, and that's it. That's the notice you get. If you don't go get right on top of that, then you lose all your food and stuff. And...
Commonwealth justice for you.
Okay, these raiders. You know what? I'm not gonna be mad at the game. I'm gonna be mad at these raiders and mutants and anything else that wants to mess with my stuff. I'm not bothering you bitches. We're gonna start bothering you bitches though. How about preemptive strikes? How about we go kill y'all for... Well, they respawn immediately. That's the thing. That's another reason I would like to see this, instead of endless respawns, once you kill something, it's dead. I wouldn't mind that in an update, a setting for the game. Once you kill it, it's dead. That would mean no infinite leveling, which is fine with me too. I don't plan on getting to level 150 or 300 or whatever the hell the max is. I want to do that anyway. I want something with more like a finite level system where you have to actually manage your perks and skills to come up with a good build. Use your points wisely. Can't just put a point in everything anyway. So all this endless respawn bullshit, they can stop that too as far as I'm concerned. Once it's dead, it's dead.
Mutants. I kill any I run across.
I'm glad you're on our side. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing anything to them when I go kick their ass before they get to come mess with my stuff if they can just respawn infinitely forever. Well, I mean, I guess it's true my character can respawn infinitely forever too, I guess. Anyway, let me go fix up all my settlements and we'll get back to something annoying. Alright, if you want to subscribe, click that button up top. And if you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play up to this point, click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.